In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Great Dane and how adaptable they are. Welcome back to the Great Dane channel. If this is your first time here, my name's Mimi and I'm a registered canine leader here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything you could possibly want to know about the Great Dane, then how to become high-level canine leaders that can raise perfect Great Danes. So if you're a lifelong Great Dane lover, you're thinking about getting one, or you've just started your journey with your new Great Dane, then this channel is for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a future Great Dane video. So then let's get into today's video where we will be looking at the Great Dane and how adaptable they are. We'll start with temperament. It is no surprise when I tell you that Great Danes are known as gentle giants. The evolution saw them grow from hunting dogs to household guardians. They make beautiful additions to the family. Their peaceful disposition and relentless attempts at being a lapdog will just make them a joy to be around. Who could have a bad day when your 60-kilogram Great Dane is desperate to share your spot on the sofa? The love they have for their families means they're at home wherever you are. Their docile nature makes them very go with the flow, as to speak. As long as they know there's a comfy spot waiting for them, they can adapt to different environments with ease. The Great Dane has evolved into a great companion dog, but they aren't dependent on their company like the French Bulldog. For example, don't get me wrong, they adore having someone to cuddle with, but their docile personality means that they will more than likely sleep if you leave them on an odd occasion for a few hours. But if consistently left alone for long periods of time, specifically if they're young, they can become frustrated and destructive. It may be thanks to their history of being guardians of big estates, often left to guard alone, that has made them comfortable alone, but it is also down to the socialisation you give them. Whilst you shouldn't be leaving a dog unaccompanied for long periods, training them to be comfortable for an hour or so from a young age can reduce any anxiety, as they'll learn how to cope without being destructive. And for more security, if you leave them for an hour or two, Kongs filled with their favourite treat can engage their minds long enough for you to escape teeth marks on table legs. It's fair to say that the Great Dane isn't a highly strung dog in the same way as German Shepherd is. They don't tend to be nervous or creating distraction when craving attention. They used to have a high working and hunting drive, but modern-day Great Danes are commonly seen as couch potatoes. The docility of this dog means they can adapt to different living situations with time to adjust and explore their new surroundings. We've already explored how they can be slightly anxious when left alone for long periods of time, but that is true for most breeds, and it doesn't necessarily translate as being highly strung. It can be observed that they do well in two-dog households, happy to play amongst themselves if their humans aren't home, but that will be subject to socialisation and personal circumstances. Now, these gentle giants will need an appropriately sized home to accommodate them. They will not adapt to living in a small apartment, small house, or even a house without an adequate garden or spare sofa just for them. The large size can be off-putting to some people. You have to be able to have the right place for them once you get them. Even a rambunctious puppy won't adapt well to a flat. They grow at such a rapid rate that they will quickly outgrow it. A large garden too is needed. You'll want to teach a Great Dane puppy to be properly toilet trained as soon as possible to prevent any big accidents inside. Another point to make about their physical size is that they don't fare well with extreme temperatures, especially in the heat. They're best suited to moderate temperatures or access to suitable heating and air conditioned to keep them comfortable. A dog that big can struggle to regulate their own body temperature. Let's do a quick recap of the Great Dane's ability to adapt. The Great Dane is a docile giant of a dog, happy when lounging about with their humans and aren't too fussed where that might be. They will adapt to a change in environment provided a comfy spot near their owners is available to them. The docility makes them a relaxed dog, meaning they aren't prone to separation anxiety unless they're left alone for long periods of time on a regular basis. They are known to fare better in two-dog households, given the right socialisation, of course. And lastly, they won't be right for all homes. They need a lot of space to be comfortable. You may even have to have a spare sofa to accommodate one. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, make sure you hit that like button, get involved down in the comment section below, and don't forget that if you are new here, to make sure you subscribe. We have 2 dedicated Great Dane videos coming here every week, so I can't wait to talk to you again on the next episode of the Great Dane channel.